In this lesson, we'll continue our review of Math Test 7, Section 4, Calculator Permitted, questions 16 through 18. Problem 16. If a minus 2 equals 12 and b over 2 equals 10, what is the value of a plus b? So just pay attention. We're asked to find not a single variable, but the sum of a and b. So let's, first of all, we can solve for b, the second equation. We can multiply both sides by 2, and we get b equals 20. All right, so we know b is 20. What number minus 20 equals 12? Well, a is 32. And again, you want to be careful because you see 32 as a choice, but the question is asking for the sum of both variables, 30 plus 50 plus 20 equals 52. So not a hard question, just pay attention to the details. All right, let's take a look at question 17. We have this equation. It models the total cost y in dollars that a company charges a company to rent a truck for 1 day and drive X miles. The total cost consists of a flat fee plus a charge per mile driven when the equation is graphed in the XY plane. What does the y-intercept of the graph represent in terms of model? This is a linear equation set to a real life situation. And just remember, we've got this variable rate. It's $1.50 times each X, but this is a fixed rate. This is the initial flat rate of renting the truck. It never changes. So when X is 0, when the truck is just the owner or the driver just gets in the truck, hasn't driven at all, there's this flat rate he's still going to incur. It's $19.99. So that's the fixed amount. It's the flat rate. That's the y-intercept when X is 0. Just putting a linear equation to a real life scenario. All right, let's do our last question on this page, number 18. All right, so here we have the income and percent of total expenses spent on programs for 10 charities in 2011. So on the y-axis, the percent of expenses that were spent on programs, different points, and total income. The scatter plot above shows data for 10 charities. These are the individual observations along with a line of best fit. For the charity with the greatest percent of total expenses spent on programs, which of the following is closest to the difference of the actual percent and the percent predicted by the line of best fit? So we want to find the charity, the observation, that the greatest percent of expenses spent on programs. That's going to be the greatest number on the y. That's going to be here. Greatest percent of total expenses spent on programs. And we want to find the closest to the difference between the actual percent, which is here, and the line of best fit. So we'd go straight down to the line of best fit, and that'd be here. So if you look, this percent, right, here's 90 and 95. This looks to be about 92. That's this point here. And if we go straight down to the line of best fit, it looks like to be exactly 85. And so what's the difference in percent between 92 and 85? It's just 7. So it's a pretty straightforward question. The answer is B.